Okay, so it's the new moon today, and we've been talking about clearing space as the moon waned, and then using this time of the new moon is the perfect time to set intentions. So we're going to be working on that today. Okay, maybe you've been thinking about this already, but we're going to do nothing fancy with the breath to start out. We're just going to let the breath settle, just kind of smooth it out. And so this period is a very introspective time. So we're going to bring our hands to the Dhyana Mudra. Turn your left palm up, place your right palm on top of your left, and draw your thumbs to touch. Dhyana Mudra. Okay, this is a mudra of concentration and focus. So as you do nothing too particularly special with your breath, just let it be nice and smooth and even. Just close your eyes and call to mind something, or maybe it's a couple of things, not too many, that you want to invite more of into your life. So maybe it's already there and you want to have more of it, or maybe you're finding it lacking and you want to start inviting it into your life. These are your seeds of intention. And this may be very challenging because we're just sitting here breathing, right? But we're also concentrating. And if you feel your attention start to wander, press your thumbs together, and that will be a signal to your body and mind to come back to your intentions. So let's just sit here and breathe for a few moments. And take a couple of final breaths here. And then release your hands down by your side. Okay, you can blink your eyes open. And now that you have planted or thought about some seeds of intention, let's start to nourish them. Palms up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Fingertips touch and gaze up toward your fingertips. And then turn your palms out and exhale, release. So we're nourishing those seeds. Inhale the arms up, bring lots of oxygen and energy, and then turn the palms out and release. And one more time, we bring it up. Gentle gaze up toward the fingertips, and turn the palms out and release. All right. So we're going to move into our spinal movements, making sure that where the seeds land is a nice open, flexible space where they can really grow. So go ahead and bring your hands to your knees and then gently arch your back, looking up. Cat pose here, or actually cow round, and then round into your cat and gaze towards your lap. Okay, so this is a familiar pose, so just go back to your focus. Don't have to worry too much about the movements here, because you know them very well. And the next time your gaze is towards your lap, just hold here and then come up to seated. We'll bring the hands to heart center, lean back, raise the feet, and change the cross of the ankles, come back down. Okay, so we are going to keep the mind engaged by changing the position of the ankles here and not just sitting in one way the whole time. All right, let's start opening the spine to the side. So bring your left hand down, right arm up, hips are grounded, and tilt, stretch through that right side. We're not leaning on the left hand. Right hand comes down. Maybe it even floats above the mat. And just go ahead and find a pace that feels really good to you. Moving with your breath, opening up your side body. And then the next time you're over to the left, hold here, ground through your right hip. Allow your left fingertips to walk out here and then float your left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Bring it up and right fingertips down, tilting to the right. Allow your right fingertips to walk out. Right arm floats up. Shoulders are stacked. We're parallel here. Arms up. Inhale, palms touch. Hands come heart center. Lean back. Raise the feet. And once again, change the cross of the ankles here. Okay? So let's do a fun and very active type of twisting here. Okay? So we're up. Cross your right ankle over your left. Arms overhead. Inhale. And then as you come down, twist to the right. Left hand to the right knee, right hand by the hips. Inhale up, cross at the ankles, the left ankle's now over the right, and twist to the left. And we're going to continue. Cross, change the cross of the ankles, and twist. We come up, left ankle over right, and twist. And up, right ankle, twist to the right, and up, left ankle, twist to the left. Now we're going to come up, right ankle over left, make sure the core is nice and engaged here, yes, good, and twist to the right, stay here. So now we have the left hand on the right knee, right hand by the hip. Inhale, put some length in your spine, and as you exhale, not really tugging with the left hand, using your torso. Twist toward the right and take your gaze toward your right shoulder. Every time you inhale is an opportunity to put more length in the spine and possibly deepen a little more into that twist as you exhale. Staying here, inhale, and as you exhale, turn your gaze toward the left shoulder. Inhale, and as you exhale, turn your gaze back toward the right. And then release, legs up, feet up, change the cross of your ankles here. And exhale, over to the left. Once again, we lengthen the spine and then deepen the twist. Lengthen and deepen. Turning the gaze toward the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, turn your gaze toward your right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, turn your gaze back to the left. Arms overhead, inhale, and lift. Okay, inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to cross the right leg back over the left. Doesn't really matter, but that's just how we wound up here. Okay, and we're going to do some heart opening. Okay, again, nurturing and nourishing those seeds. So let's go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale as you draw your fingertips up. And then as you exhale, clasp your hands behind you. And roll your shoulder blades toward each other as you look up. Opening the heart, opening the front of the shoulders. And exhale, hands come heart center. Okay, inhale the arms up. Exhale, clasp. Okay, now move your fingers by one, right? So we always tend to clasp in the same way. We're going to change that finger position by one. Why? Just to stay in awareness here. And arch your back, look up, shoulder blades are heading toward each other, opening the heart, and hands come heart center. Inhale up, exhale clasp. And just notice, did you clasp your usual way or did you clasp the second way this time? We're just noticing. And look up, shoulder blades together, front of the shoulders, spreading wide, heart opening. Exhale your hands, heart center. Lean back, lift your feet, uncross. Now we're going to do this a very intentional way. As you lengthen your legs, come to seated. There you go, maintaining control the whole time. Hands behind, okay? And we're going to do a couple of reverse planks. So with the hands down, hips down, just arch the back and look up. Make sure you're not throwing your head back. Arch your back and look up. And hands to heart center. Okay? All right. Now we'll try it with the hips up if you think that hips up could be a good idea for you. If you think hips down is just fine, then you stay hips down. Okay? If you're going hips up, dig your heels, lift your hips. Otherwise, hips down, reverse plank here. Yeah, and release. Whoosh. Okay, shake out the arms. One more reverse plank of your choosing. Hands back, hips up or down. Your choice. And release. Okay, so that was a lot of work for the front of the shoulders. Let's take the arms out to the side. Right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right. And we're just going to tuck the chin and roll the shoulders forward. Yeah. And then open up. Left hand goes first this time. Right hand. Tuck the chin, roll the shoulders forward. Just looking for that release. And shake it out. Okay. So, very experienced yogis here today. We're going to go for it with both, shall we? Yes, we shall. Take your right leg up. Okay? Plus, it's kind of early in the day. It's the middle of the week. It's the new moon. Everything points to a nice, vigorous core engagement practice here. Okay, so here we go. Right leg is up. Take your right leg long and bring your torso down. So we're in low boat, right? The heel is 3 inches, shoulders are 3 inches, and bring it back up. Okay. Now, you could choose to do this with a straight leg. And take it down. And up. Either way, bent knee or straight leg, we're going 2 more times. Take it down and up. And this time we're going to add on, so take it down and hold. Arms overhead for canoe. There it is. Hands back by your side and lift back into high boat on the right. And release. All right, you still with me? Everybody good? Okay, let's do it once with a bent leg on the left. And high boat to low boat and up. You could stay right there, or you could try straightening the leg, low boat and up. 2 more times, whichever leg position you like better. Take it down. Your core is really working hard no matter what you do. And take it down, adding on the canoe here, arms overhead. Arms by your side and lift up. Woo! And release. Inhale and exhale. All right, so the core is kind of woken up right now, okay? But we need to get the obliques as well, okay? So we're going to lean back on the hands, bring the knees up, okay? Your elbows are bent, and just take your knees to the right, and take your knees to the left. Take your knees to the right as an option. Extend the legs, Bend the knees, center. To the left, extend, bend, center. Third option, extend as you go to the right and back. Extend as you go to the left and back. All right, let's take a little break here. I don't know about you, but I need a little break. Inhale and exhale, and you're going to pick any combination, all one, all the other. You remember all three variations? Okay, I'm going to do the combo just to review and then slide into one. Knees up. Here we go. Okay, we're going to the right and center, to the left and center. Now to the right, extend, bend, and center. To the left, extend, bend, and center. Now extend as you go to the right, extend as you go to the left, and just keep doing this just a couple more times. Oh, whew. Your wrists should not hurt. Your core should be working. Okay? And one more time each side. Woo! And side. Oh, and bring it in. Oh, inhale and exhale. Oh. So if one of your intentions was to have a super strong core that supports your back and carries you through all the things that you want to do with your life, you just made some real progress on that front. Let's take it to hands and knees here. Inhale and exhale. The wrists are right under the shoulders. The knees are right under the hips. Okay. All right. We're going to loosen those hips. So walk your hands forward and press the hips back. And then come forward into a little brief plank here with the knees down and hips back. Mostly what we're doing here is loosening up the hips. Forward and back. Whew. Keeping the spine long. And then finally coming into child's pose. Okay, arms can be forward or back, but you definitely want your forehead in contact with something. So either your mat or make a pillow with your hands. This is the seat of your intuition. So as we tap into that, that helps nurture our intention. And then we're going to float back up into that tabletop. Remember, if anything bothers you in tabletop, so if it's your wrist, you can typically do most of the moves on forearms. If it's your knees, you can roll up your mat, double your mat, or you can do things standing against the wall. There's always a way. So let's find a nice tabletop here. Take the right leg back, and we're just going to spin, make rotations in one direction, finish opening that hip, make those circles a little larger, pause, circle the opposite direction and a little larger, and bring the right knee down, left knee up, and small circles, one direction, make them larger. Pause and opposite direction and make them larger. And the left knee comes down. Let's come up into downward facing dog. Woo. The first dog of our practice. Might not be your first dog of the day, but it's the first dog of our practice. We're going to bend one knee and then the other, alternating, pressing the heels down. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. Take a nice releasing breath. And then find a way, feet to the hands. How do you want to get there? Nice little walking meditation. Couple of big steps. All right. Hands to the thighs, hips back. Let's open the heart in a half lift. Then we forward fold. Okay, forward folding allows us time to be with ourselves, time for introspection. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Notice the feet firmly grounded into the earth. Exhale and then float the arms out and up. Slowly, slowly come up. Palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Okay, so make your way, if you're not already there, to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Close your eyes. And observe the breath as it moves through. All right, we're going to take a nice deep exhale here. And then the biggest inhale you can possibly take. Make your body as large in space as you can. And then exhale. All right, wiggle your fingers for a second. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to move into a little sun salutation here. Okay, and we're going to include a low crescent lunge and take that a little farther the second time. So the feet are hip-width distance apart. Okay, let's inhale, float the arms up. We'll add some arm movements before we start. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. We twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. We twist to the left. Inhale up. Now elbows to waist as you look up, heart opening. Inhale the arms up and swan dive. Think about keeping the legs straight. Hands come to the thighs, hips back, look up, half lift. Exhale, hands down, float your right leg back, bring the knee down. Okay, you can always fold up the side of your mat. You definitely want your left ankle, your left knee over the left ankle. And you're coming into a nice crescent lunge here. Bring the hands heart center, put length in your spine, and take your right elbow towards your left knee. So now we are in a twisted lunge here. Inhale and exhale. Untwist, bring your hands down, tuck your toes. Lift your back knee if you're coming to knee up plank, or leave it down if you're going knee down plank. Find a nice strong plank here. Inhale and exhale. Always controlling that chaturanga the whole way down. Toes point, and we roll shoulders toward the ears, lift into Cobra, and then take the hands up. And release. Find your way to downward facing dog. Okay, table to dog or a nice press up, however you get here. You're in downward facing dog. Okay, let's do that hip thing again with the right leg up. And small circles, one direction, and larger. Take it center and opposite direction, small and larger. And now we're going to take a big step forward with the right foot, whatever big is for you right now, and arrange ourselves for a nice low crescent lunge. Okay, and we're going to add on here. Okay, let's first come into that twist. Hands to heart center. Twist. Left elbow is now to the right knee. And up. Okay, and now you're going to take your hands down to the inside of your right foot. Okay. And then wiggle your right leg a little bit out to the side. You can stay right here getting all this nice stretch, right, in that inner thigh. Or you can start to lower, bringing your forearms closer to the mat. Huge stretch here, right? And then come back up. One hand on each side of the right foot. Tuck your toes, lift that back knee, and take a giant step forward. Half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right, here we go. Same thing, using the other side. So let's go ahead and arms overhead. Inhale, twist to the left with long arms. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, twist to the right with long arms. Inhale, elbows to waist, look up. Inhale, swan dive. Hands to the thighs, half lift. Hands down, find your way. Left leg back, low crescent lunge on the left, arms up. Hands come heart center, spine lengthens, and left elbow to the right knee. Untwist, hands down, find your plank. Strong plank, controlled chaturanga all the way down. Now we're going to lift the hands and roll the shoulders toward the ears, down the spine, elbows toward the waist, and you are in a cobra, hands free. Okay, now take your arms forward, extend the spine, and elbows back, look up. Arms forward, elbows back, look up. Arms forward, elbows back, look up. Arms forward, relax. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead on that pillow. Bend your knees and just let the legs move from side to side. So a nice little spinal release movement here. I'm looking up so you can hear me, but you should have your forehead resting on your hands. And bring your hands back under your shoulders. Find your way to downward facing dog. As we take the left leg up just to hip height, circle small, one direction, larger, same direction. Circle small, other direction, larger, same direction. And go ahead and take a step forward with your left foot, right knee down. Once again, finding your crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Put length in your spine as we twist. And then we untwist, bring both hands inside of the left leg, right? Walk that left leg out a little bit. I realize I'm not mirroring you right now, but you get the idea. Here we are. Inhale and exhale. You can stay here or start to draw the forearms a little closer to the mat. We're looking for that beautiful, nice inner thigh stretch. And then come on up. One hand on each side of your left foot. Tuck your back toes and take a nice big strong step forward. Half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. All right. So that was like a nice sunny day for your seeds, right? It's getting them really ready. And now we're going to do a little moon salutation with pyramid that's going to put us back in the introspection phase. So go ahead and take your feet hip-width distance apart. Hands by your side. Okay. You should be about the center of your mat right now. Okay. Now we're coming arms up. Sorry, I didn't mention that before. Arms up. Inhale, and we daisy and daisy. One side and then the other. Now as you come back up, Step wide, toes out, arms are out. This is 5-pointed star. And we take it to a moonflower, elbows to waist, knees over toes. We come back to 5-pointed star and get ready for triangle. Turn the right toes forward, left toes in at an angle. Arms are long. Reach forward, forward, forward. Let the right hand drop. Left arm up toward the sky. Nice triangle here, yes. Now go ahead and bring your left hand to your right leg. Bend your right knee and put your hands on the mat. So it doesn't matter how much your right knee is bent, put your hands on the mat. Look at your right shin, so take your gaze towards your right shin. And then gently extend the right leg and bend it. Extend. It may not extend all the way and bend. Just let it extend as much as it will and bend. Now extend and stay there. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right hand back to your right leg, left arm back to the sky, back to triangle. And lift on up. Whew. Hands to the hips. Turn all 10 toes out. Okay, we're going to take the arms up, 5-pointed star. Moonflower. Step the feet together as the arms come overhead. And daisy, and daisy. And come center and release. All right, same thing over to the other side. Feet start out hip width distance, arms overhead. Inhale. And we daisy and daisy. One side and then the other, doesn't much matter which side. And then take the legs wide, toes out, arms out, 5-pointed star, moonflower, knees over toes, elbows to waist, back to 5-pointed star, triangle prep on the left, left toes forward, right toes in at an angle, arms are long, reach, 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 left hand gently to the left leg, right arm up. Shoulders are stacked. You're in a beautiful triangle here. Now let that right hand come to the left leg. Bend your left knee and put your fingertips on the mat. Okay? And then we're just going to straighten any amount. Straighten that left leg and come back to bent knee. Straighten. Come back to bent knee. Straighten. Come back to bent knee. Now straighten whatever amount is there for you and return to triangle on the left. So your left hand is on your left leg, your right arm is up. We went from triangle to pyramid, then we go pyramid to triangle, and we lift up. Okay, all 10 toes are out, arms are up, 5-pointed star, moonflower, step together, and daisy, whoo, and daisy, and bring it up, and release, whoo. Inhale and exhale. How about we do that one more time now that you really have that flow in mind, okay, feet are hip width distance. Inhale the arms up, daisy, and daisy. Take the legs wide, toes turn out, 5-pointed star. Elbows down, knees bend, moonflower, 5-pointed star. Prep, triangle prep on the right. Right toes are forward, arms are out. Move into your triangle. Yes, beautiful. And then bring the left hand down and find your pyramid with the hands on the mat this time. Sometimes we do it this way, sometimes we don't. Inhale and exhale, and then move back into your triangle on the right. Right hand to the right leg. Float that left arm up. Nice and smooth. There it is. And arms up, toes out, 5-pointed star, moonflower, step together. And we go daisy and daisy. And now we're going to open right up again. Open up, 5-pointed star, moonflower, back to 5-pointed star, triangle prep to the left, triangle. And then find your pyramid, fingertips to the mat. Come back into your triangle on the left. Left hand to the left leg, right arm up. And then lift on up, toes out, 5-pointed star, moonflower, and step together. And daisy. Oh, let's do this a couple of times. Just sway. Oh, daisy. Oh, and sway. And let's go one more time. Woo! And bring it down. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're coming to the top of the mat. Now, just stand in mountain pose. Close your eyes. Feel the breath moving through you. Feel the energy. Revisit your intention. And then we work our way down. Float the arms up. Inhale. Swan dive. We're folding forward. Oh, nice release in the back of the legs there. Bring the hands to the thighs, hips back, half lift, look up. Exhale, hands down, and find your way to downward facing dog. Remember, downward facing dog could be a table here if that's what is going to suit you better. Inhale and exhale. If you're in table, you're going to rock your hips from side to side. If you're in down dog, bring your big toes together, knees to one side, hips to the other, and just go side to side. Either way, we're releasing and then carefully bringing the knees down, sitting off to the side and finding seated mountain pose. Feet are flexed, toes are pointing straight up, knees are pointing straight up, spine is long. It's a very intentional pose here. Inhale and exhale. All right, loosen up. Okay, we're going to, again, spend some time in introspection with a couple of forward folds. So just float your arms up, keep everything soft, and just melt forward. Just come into something that feels good to you. There's no striving here. Our goal is to just spend a few moments with ourselves in a nice forward fold. And then gently walk your hands up your legs. And one more time, arms float up and you melt into a forward fold. Okay, we're going to be here for a couple of breaths. So check in, see if there's anything that needs to soften so you can just be in this forward fold. And then gently walk your hands back up, shoulders back and down. Okay, we're going to bend the knees, bring the feet hip width distance apart. You're at the center, hips are at the center of your mat, and we roll down. Rolling, rolling down. Okay, extend the legs long, arms overhead. And then as you exhale, draw the knees in. Give yourself a hug. You might be holding on to your shins. You might be holding your hamstrings and rock from side to side. Let that spine just release. We'll do a few circles here now for the spine. So put your hands on your knees. Press the knees away. take them to the right, knees in and to the left. The hands never leave the knees. Press away to the right, in and to the left. Press away to the right, in and to the left. Keep going. And the next time your knees are in towards your chest, stay here and we will reverse. Press away to the left, in and to the right. Make those circles. And the next time your knees are in, hold them in and just point and flex your feet. Work those ankles. And then circle the ankles one direction and the other. Yes, go ahead and bring your feet down by your side, hands down by your side, and just let your knees open and close a few times. Nice and gentle here. Bring the knees back up. We're going to make a gentle fist, extend and wiggle the fingers. Okay. Also working those hands. And then rotate the wrists one direction and the other. All right. Hands down by your side, legs are close together. We'll take the arms to a T. So we're doing windshield wipers with the legs touching. Very gently take the legs to the right, gaze left. Through center, legs left, gaze right. This is all about releasing. We are not trying to make anything particular happen, just release. Side to side with the knees, side to side with the gaze. And then when you're nice and even, come back to center. Bring your hands down by your side. Take your feet about hip-width distance apart with the knees still bent. And scan your body from head to toe. Make sure everything is happy and comfortable before we start moving into final relaxation. Okay, so you're going to start moving into a final relaxation position. Knees bent or legs straight. And when we come out of final relaxation, we'll first move back into the Dhyana Mudra, and then we will say our namastes. So find your comfortable final relaxation position for today. Inhale through the nose, and slowly and gently exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Slowly and gently exhale through the mouth. And one more time as we inhale. And on this exhale, just release your body onto the earth. Let go of all effort and move into final relaxation. slowly bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to the body, wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch the arms and legs long. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a nice hug here. Find your way over to a side. And come on up. Nice, easy seat. Right palm over left. Thumbs touching. Close your eyes for a moment. Revisit your intention, the seeds you want to plant, the things you're going to nurture. And then bring your hands together as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.